Well, we're live.
We're live. Okay. This week on the Media Virus Podcast, a Pennsylvania teen tries to breathe fire for TikTok and learns the hard way that humans are flammable. The McDonald's CEO goes viral after taking a bite of a burger like it's laced with cyanide, and he just updated his will. And the Traitors Season 4. The castle had murder, the reunion had screaming, but the real bloodbath, the internet. Plus, the SAG Awards hit the red carpet where celebrities ask one bold question. What if fabric, but stressful?
The Media Virus Podcast. Starring Maddie Rockdeff, the Reverend Professor, Mike Latoris, PhD, the ever-enchanting Miss Riki Rockdeff, Big Daddy Stanley McFadden, Grease Monkey Pete, staff writer Bill, Rex Couture Moore, and the rest are here on Maddie Rockdeff's TMVP News.
Hot damn, do we have a show for you people this week. Now, when I say show, I mean the lights are on, the microphones are working, and no one has shut off our internet yet. So let's manage expectations early, shall we? We're not promising a good show. We're not promising a great show. We're promising a show. And in 2026, that's called reliability. I'm Matty Rockdeff, the Mattiest of all Rockdeffs, and living proof that if you have a Wi-Fi and a misplaced confidence, you too can have a podcast. Joining me first, the voice of reason, the stabilizing force, the only person here with actual common sense, Riki Rockdeff. How are you doing, my love?
I'm first. Oh my God, the voice of reason. Love to see it. Glad to be here.
It's still your birthday month, so I'm little nuggets of,
Oh, nice things. We'll get back to regularly scheduled programming.
I didn't say that. We'll see how it goes. And now the pride of morally flexible academia, the Reverend Professor Mike Latoris. How you doing, Mike?
Ew. Quite well.
In the copy, you look like your name is Hispanic.
I see that.
Lee Torres.
Well, because that's how Byte produces. He doesn't say Latoris, it's just Michael Torres. For some reason, it does that.
So
I don't
funny.
know.
I'm trying to make sense of your nonsense.
But I would like to point out that I noticed that Riki had a reaction to something I read at the tail end of the top three there.
I was like, what is he saying?
Yeah, and I didn't get that joke either, which is funny. Like, I don't always read the top three. Like, if I didn't write the top three jokes,
I thought it was
don't
funny
read
as shit.
What if fabric was
because
stressful?
What if fabric? Because I saw the one picture. I don't remember which celebrity it was, and there was like a fucking shoulder going way off this way, and everything was like swinging around. I'm like, that doesn't look comfortable. And then it said, "What if fabric but stressful?" I was like, that's funny.
Yeah, I guess it's a note to the outfits.
Yeah, that's what the fashion designers. The SAG Awards hit the carpet where celebrities ask one bold question: what if fabric but stressful?
Okay.
And we are broadcasting live from our delightfully demented corner of the interwebs, where news gets a spin cycle, humor walks a tightrope, and your hosts are, shall we say, uniquely unqualified. Consider this your safe space for the unsayable, the unhinged, and potentially contagious.
I think my internet cut out.
Whether you're seeking anarchy, a chuckle in the face of doom, or you simply hit rock bottom, welcome to the Media Virus Podcast. Let's have some popcorn. Let's point. Let's laugh. This world is burning around us. Now, have you guys seen this newest McDonald's commercial? I don't think it's a commercial, but have you seen this? The CEO's Instagram.
This is sounding vaguely familiar. He was saying something about like this is like the best sandwich.
Oh, he's talking. He wasn't. All right, let's hang on.
I feel like I saw this yesterday on like page 6 or something. He was trying a sandwich, and I remember that he did note that like all of the McDonald's, like McDonald's Portugal, McDonald's UK, McDonald's India. Yeah.
You've heard about it. Here it is. the Big Arch. This is something that we have tested already in Portugal, Germany, Canada. I love this product. It is so good. I'm going to do a tasting right now, but I'm going to eat this for my lunch, just so you know. So
Swear to
here we
God.
go. First, holy cow. God, that is a big burger.
It
We
is.
got a very unique kind of sesame poppy sort of bun on it.
Everything but
We've
the
got
bagel
2
vibes.
quarter-pound patties,
Kinda, yeah.
a delicious Big Arch sauce, and of course some lettuce. So, there's so much going on with this. First of all, let's try to get this thing.
Oh my God, I've never eaten
how
that.
How do I hold it?
So
Gee,
much
I've never
to
eaten a
it.
burger
Ooh,
before.
there's also some crispy onions on here as well. You see those kind of coming out. All right, the moment of truth. That is so good. That's a big bite for a Big Arch. It's
Is it?
distinctively McDonald's. Only McDonald's could do this type of burger, but it also is unlike anything else on our menu.
I mean,
It's
he
a
looks
delicious
like a
product.
fucking
You know,
mouse.
you've got sort of the cheeses and the gooiness,
So-
but those crispy onions as well gives a nice texture. And of course, we've got the pickles. So I'm going to enjoy the rest of my lunch, but Big Arch, try it when you can get it. Chris K.
So the internet has erupted in making fun of this guy, especially this bite.
Yeah, because where did you bite it?
So I'm going to tell you what's going on here. He's embracing the acting thing. And the rule in acting is you never really eat. And
Right.
if you have to like take a bite out of something to move it, it's only enough to show that there's a bite removed.
So in the copy here, I have written, he's gotten a lot of backlash, people accusing him of not wanting to eat his own food because of that bite he took. But I want to come to his defense a little bit because that dude is a mama's boy. He's done whatever he's told his entire life.
Mm-hmm.
And his publicist at least was like, listen, you can't, So I did this guy a favor.
Right.
All right. And what I did is I went to his other Instagram, or his Instagram page.
Oh, okay. Ah,
Okay.
You've been asking for it for years and years.
So
you've been sending me emails.
we're the
posting on
only
social
people
media.
to
Bring
discover this.
back the snack
Okay.
wrap.
If this is
Well,
just
it's
his
back.
Instagram
Here it
page,
is.
he
The
does
very
this.
first snack wrap, and there's a million
Okay.
more.
I mean,
where
I
this
don't,
one came
he
from.
says he
I
claims
have
to eat
here
McDonald's
my
3 or
hot
4
little
times a
hands,
week.
the
Well, by his
spicy
fucking
snack wrap. So let's dig in.
by
I'll give you
his
a quick review on
his
it, and then we
Instagram,
will
he
move to
does
the
eat
creamy
McDonald's
ranch.
3 or 4
Oh, yeah.
times a week.
So good.
at least they post him eating it 3 or 4 times.
Right? Look at the bite he took.
The
So
wait
listen,
was 100% worth
And you
it.
see how
The
differently he's
anticipation
talking?
that's been building
Maybe
when
he
you
doesn't
take
have red
bite
meat.
into this. Incredible.
Maybe
That's
they were
spicy.
filming on a
High
fucking
bar on the
Friday and he's
spicy.
Catholic.
We'll see if
Maybe.
the creamy ranch can match it.
well,
Looks
here's the
same
thing.
on the
It's
outside, doesn't it?
pretty
Here we go.
obvious that he didn't want to look like he was taking like a big
Delightfully different on the
bite
inside.
because the
You know,
burger is
I
so
think I'm gonna have to
messy.
declare the creamy ranch is the winner.
Yes,
Although
I
highly
think that's
encourage
the
you to
point that
actually
I was
try both
making
and
is
make
that
your own decision.
he's
Snack wraps,
he's
they're back
the
at last.
CEO of a major company. He knows what
back.
he had to do for the rest of the day. He's not taking a huge because that Burger King fired back
Mhm.
with a commercial where the guy's in the kitchen and he's talking, and what they do is they film him talking from the side. He takes the bite, and then he's able to go like this as he's talking. That's good. You know what it's missing? A napkin, and because he's got shit all over his face. Right. That guy didn't want to have shit all over his face.
Right.
You know what a better Burger King response commercial would have been? You know that big stupid king head? Just sitting there in front of a burger.
Well, I mean, the thing that really gets on my nerves is what happened to McDonald's, dude? McDonald's was a place that you as a kid you begged to go because it was yellow and red and there was a fucking clown.
Oh, there's education that tells you about how their food is not real. That's what's different.
But that's the point. But they used to suck in the kids and then the adults had to eat it.
The building is now beige.
Dude, it's like going to a fucking government.
It's like dark inside.
Yeah.
It's
right.
insane.
Is this the DMV? Like, what the
Right.
fuck is going
It's like
on?
the buildings are like black actually, and they're like super like aesthetic. Like
Yeah,
play place where
there's no
But it's, fucking McDonald's.
right, they're just relying on them just being McDonald's. But like I think this with everything when people, it's not how it used to be. Yeah, people like grew fucking balls, and people like educated themselves. Like I have this thing that
and it's not that I'm all right. I'm not complaining, but what I'm saying is they used to really lure in the kids. It used to be a
Right.
fun place to go. There's a
Right.
better way to and it sound I'm not in an Epstein way.
Say those words. Say those
No, but I mean,
words.
You
used
know
to
how
be
get
used
the
to
kids.
dude, the kids, like I remember my kid, me, any child, they knew the McDonald's logo. And I want to go there.
yeah.
I want to go there.
Before
And it wasn't just the shitty food. It was fun afoot at a McDonald's.
Yeah.
My sister, before she could speak, before she used words, would yell and point at the McDonald's sign.
Right. I mean, that's just any parent will tell you that was. I mean, it was on Saturday or on Saturday. It was, first of all, a place to take your kid for a weekend, dad. Oh, where you could spend like $10 and just watch the kid get lost in the play palace or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what? It probably just way too many lawsuits. It was probably lawsuit after lawsuit after lawsuit after lawsuit, and it was just like, it'd be cheaper for us to just sell shitty food. And don't even invite people into the restaurant. Let them just drive up.
No,
There's nothing inviting in that McDonald's.
Here's the thing. It just, people have changed. People would rather do a pickup real quick. People would rather get delivery. Like nobody, like you are saying that, like, oh, they used to do this. And it's like, yeah, people aren't taking their kids out anymore. Kids are in front of the TVs. Like times are just
But that's
different.
a problem. That is a problem.
I
kids are home in front of their TVs.
understand that it is a problem, but that is why they're not like, oh, we need to have this play place. We don't need to have this play
But I
place.
feel like back in the day, a comedy, like a McDonald's commercial was like, hey kids, you like, blowing shit up? Yeah. Come on down. We'll give you firecrackers. It's like, all right.
Yeah.
It's a good time.
Like commercials are like barely a thing. People pay money to not have to watch commercials.
People pay money to not have to watch commercials, and they still have to watch fucking commercials. Like anyway, what's going on, Mike? What's going on in Pitcairn, Pennsylvania?
In Pitcairn, Pennsylvania? Oh,
yeah.
I need to adjust my headphones back up. Not there.
Fantastic. I wrote a great transition.
You did. I'm sorry, but I
Yeah.
couldn't hear myself, and we had a problem.
I know.
So what's going on in Pitcairn, Pennsylvania? All right, folks, strap in because somebody tried to turn themselves into a dragon for TikTok and paid the price. In Pitcairn, Pennsylvania, a teenager attempted a viral fire-breathing challenge by using isopropyl alcohol, that's rubbing alcohol, not dragon juice, to light up the room like it was the Game of Thrones toilet edition. Instead of earning likes, she earned serious burns to her face and chest and is now intubated at the hospital, getting treated for what officials are calling life-altering injuries. Fire officials warned that this stunt could have burned the whole building down and stressed that we humans, shocker, aren't biologically designed to breathe fire. Parents are being told to watch lighters, matches, and household chemicals more closely in the next viral brain fart takes hold. More and more kids are getting hurt by copying stupid internet challenges because nothing says future success like a trip to the ER for clout.
I mean, first of all, these kids aren't doing this right. You don't use hairspray. You don't use isopropyl alcohol. You use fucking Everclear. Okay. Everybody knows that. And I wanted to give some safety tips to, if you're going to try this fucking shit, first of all, use Everclear. Secondly, you continue the blow until you let the fire out. You disconnect the fire and you keep blowing until the fire stops.
Right.
You don't just go and let fire dribble down, because that's a bad thing. And I remember saying, I've had friends that do this. I've had friends that pulled this off, and then we wrote a song about one of our friends that didn't pull it off. And that song was called Newman Set Himself on Fire.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. and I don't have Newman set himself on fire, but we came up with this yesterday, and I kind of like it. It's very similar to. All right, I had enough of that. It was good though.
All right. Oh, he really does fancy himself a Howard Stern, doesn't he?
I do. Well, not a Howard Stern. I think I'm a little bit more funny.
Less rapey than Howard Stern?
Much less rapey than Howard Stern was, I'd say. He is, But I know that Riki was very, and I asked her what she wanted to talk about. She said she wanted to talk about Traitors season 4.
Listen, it was a nail biter. I'll tell you that. Oh, you want me to say something?
I don't. Yeah, I'm just saying. I wrote copy.
Okay, we need to talk about the Traitors.
You don't have to go. You were so much.
It was a nail biter because there's one traitor who has been a traitor since Jump, and his name is Rob. He's from Love Island. I don't know a lot about him, but the girls love him, and that's fine. And then he had to recruit a traitor, and so he recruited this kid who like skated in the middle. He's like barely a celebrity. His name, I don't remember what his name is. He's Eric. He's a songwriter. And so like we don't really like know him, but like he's been with like the macho guy crowd throughout the show, but he's just kind of been in the middle. He's a little comic relief-y. He's like this cute little like Korean kid. And so Eric becomes a traitor, and he's like, oh my God. And it's very like innocent, like his first time like being in the turret and doing the whole thing. And it's like you can see his tail is like wagging, but he's also nervous because he's like, I'm actually a nice person. I don't know how to lie to people. And so they vote people off, and they're framing these people and this one and this one. And so we have Tara Lipinski and Johnny, what's his face? The ice skater, the Olympian.
The guy that lives right up the street.
Yeah, Johnny, what's his face?
Johnny.
He lives next to Steven Who Cares?
No, he literally lives right up the street here. Johnny.
Dentel?
I don't know. He has black hair. Johnny Weir, yes. So Johnny Weir and Tara Lipinski.
Johnny Weir lives up the street from you?
Oh, right up in up Centerville. A couple miles up the road.
Oh, you're talking like you like know him.
No, but I
was gonna say, if you know Johnny Weir, and we're not talking to him right now,
in Italy or something. So, anyways, Tara Lipinski and Johnny Weir, they're like a duo. They've stayed together. They're real life best friends. It was recently revealed that they're real life best friends, like on the second to last episode. And so it's basically them two who we know are faithful. The guy who everybody loves, who is a traitor, but everybody just assumes that he's faithful. There's the guy, Mark from Dancing with the Stars. And then there's this other girl that her name is Maura. She's from Ireland. She's very pretty. She's, I guess, from Love Island. I don't know how the girlies feel about her. Like, I don't like know her vibe, but she seems just like she's kind of a dummy. Like,
she comes across as stupid,
right? Like very kind of bimbo-y. Very also like she doesn't really like get it. Like it's like she's never watched the show. She said it in interviews. She's never watched the show before, and so
I know exactly the person.
You know what I mean? But the only anecdotal thing about her is her accent, and she says "tink" instead of "think." Just because that
As all Irish people pronounce.
right. And so
Sure.
it's just, she's just the pretty one who has latched on to the guy who's a traitor. What's his name? Rob. She's just kind of latched on to Rob, mostly because they come from the same show. They've never met on Love Island, but they just come from, that production company.
They know the same people.
Right. And so it's the last one. And basically you're rooting for Johnny Weir and Tara Lipinski. Tara Lipinski is, besides Maura, the only other female. So she thinks, let me convince Maura that Rob is the traitor. Like, it has to be Rob and Eric, because who else is it? Because it's not me and Johnny. It's not Maura. It has to be Rob and Eric. And so Tara Lipinski really thinks that she convinced this girl. And then she very much did not convince this girl. And so it was just like awkward. So Johnny Weir gets voted off. Tara Lipinski gets voted off. And then it's the three of them. So it's the end of the show.
The hard thing about Maura was she looks like she understands.
She does. She does look smart, but like
she's got a look. She's got this look on her, like she's getting exactly what you're saying.
Right. And then she comes in like towards the end, she kind of opened up more with like her vibes and stuff. But the whole first 8 episodes of the show, she wasn't giving any valuable hunches.
No, it's like, how like when you used to, like, there's an old cartoon gag where if you put a light up to somebody's head, you could see the hamster
right
going around. Her hamster died.
Yeah. So anyways, back like in the background of all of the gameplay and all of the things and all of the character descriptions, Rob and Maura are, keying, and they're like, yeah, we're going to go to the end. Pinky promise. It's me and you. We're going to win this. And he's like, oh my God, like, we're going to win this. Like, this is so exciting. And she's like, yeah. And they're like hugging and high-fiving and stuff. But you're also like, no, because she just had like a heart-to-heart with Tara Lipinski. So like, she might actually vote off Eric and then realize that like Rob is the other traitor because it is not Tara Lipinski, because that's her friend. And then we realize, no, she is pretty loyal to Rob. So it's the three of them. And so the premise is you guys can either win the game, you three, but if there's traitors among you, then whoever's not a traitor will lose. Or you guys can choose to vote somebody off. So Eric assumes that they are not going to vote somebody off. So he's like, yeah, no, we're good. We don't have to vote anybody. Because he knows that him and Rob are just going to win because they're the traitors. And Maura and Rob vote to vote somebody off. And so obviously them two vote off Eric. But there's a second there where you think that Eric convinces Maura, like, oh, I know you did this, like, type of thing. So there is I don't know if maybe it's just me, but there is a split second that me as a viewer thought like, oh my God, could Rob be going home? And then there's also a split second that you're thinking like, oh, the two traitors, like, they're going to stick to what they said because they've also promised each other that it's them two at the end. There's a chance that they are planning to both vote off Maura.
No, that whole time I was thinking, why would you share the pot?
Just to be nice.
No.
So
no.
Eric got voted off. Maura and Rob voted for Eric. And so we're like, fuck. But also they don't know. At the last, Johnny, Tara, and Mark, like, they don't know who's a traitor. They just have voted off like the last 4 people, but they don't know if there's still a traitor in the house. Obviously there's 2 traitors at the end, and so like they know, but like Maura, who is just the only faithful left by chance, is just the only one. Also, as a woman, we're very upset with Rob. He's like, I just need her, she's really on my side. And it's like, no, you need her because you're manipulating her by flirting with her and
But
being
that's
kiki.
that's the game. That's
It
what you
is
signed
the,
up for.
It's the game, but
If Maura
sounds
had been tapped on the
disgusting.
shoulder, Maura would have had to play Rob the whole time.
Right, she would have used that same.
She would have used the same connection.
tactic, yeah.
Right.
And so, anyways, they vote again to. I mean, they vote Eric off, and so it's them two. And she's like, "Oh my god." And so she's convinced that they just won this TV show. And then so the host says, okay, you guys have to reveal to each other if you're a traitor or not. And so she goes first and she goes, I'm a faithful. And Rob is like, yes. Oh my God. Thank God. Oh, and he's being mad, freaking fake.
Because all the traitors know each other.
Right. And so then they're like, okay, Rob, your turn. And then he's like, I just want to apologize, but I am a faithful. And she's like, smiling. I'm a traitor. And she's smiling and this camera is just on her and you can tell that she's waiting for him to be like psych. And she's and like 10 seconds of dead air is going. And
her staring blankly.
Yeah, she's like waiting, like she's smiling. The smile like fades into like just like a line on her mouth, and then so she finally, like, you see when the light bulb goes off and she realizes that she just lost $300,000 because she trusted this man and this man played her. And it is very, very sad.
It was. I mean, unless you saw the whole thing coming from a mile away, then it was kind of funny.
Well, just like in the moment, like you feel bad for her. But so the traitor won. He was the solo winner. His plan with the money is to buy land, and he found a girlfriend that he plans on marrying in this time also. And he said that he just wants to live a quiet life on his farm because he is from Alabama.
There you go. Well,
Okay.
we wrote a song about it.
Come to the castle, darling, where the wine is red, the smiles are fake, and somebody's getting murdered before breakfast.
Listen to this one.
I don't like it.
You don't like it?
23 egos in a haunted estate, Highland fog and designer hate, housewives whispering a velvet hall. Trust no one, yeah, trust no one at all. Reality legends playing chess with knives, Instagram halos villain edits lies. Everybody swears they're faithful saints to the midnight mirror that paints the pains. Round table fire torches flare, pointing fingers pulling hair.
Lord.
Swear my brand, baby,
Moving on.
You're so just
You also wanted to talk about the SAG Awards.
Oh, yes. We are happy for the Brown folks because they really swept all of the individual like best actor, best actress things. Michael B. Jordan, best actor for Sinners, which I haven't seen and I hate myself for it. You need to watch Sinners this weekend.
Okay. Is that it?
Yeah. Also, just back to Traitors. I am gonna film my video for my application for Traitors.
Oh, cool.
Probably on Friday or Saturday. I was ready to do it on Monday or Tuesday at work, but I like have to like put on a face. You know what I mean? I like go to work in like my pajamas. So I'm gonna get all dolled up and I'm gonna film my application.
Cool.
That's it.
Okay. You have nothing else to say about the...
Well, you know you have the support of the network.
Oh, thanks, guys. Yeah, SAG Awards, the fashion was beautiful. We were rooting for all of the underdogs and all of the underdogs won.
All right.
Yeah. Also, Monica Padman got her did the writing for the host, which was Kristen Bell. And we love Monica because she's from Armchair Expert.
Yep.
That's it.
That's it. That's all.
That's it. That's all.
All right.
That's it. That's all.
Well,
That's
we-
it. That's all.
that's all.
That's it. That's all. That's it. That's all.
Oh, I love this song.
What about this one?
It is nice.
Hang on.
TMVP.
Yeah.
The sound of your life where the music cuts deep. Hashtag TMVP. Driving electric guitar riff.
What?
Paired with steady synth pulse.
Not direction. You guys cannot get away from production notes. Not even in your song.
Low bass on
God, Red.
You're tuned in to the heart of rock and roll. Hashtag TMVP. Turn it up and let it go.
All right. Well, that's all for us. That has been your media virus.
All right.
There's another thing. Wait, where's
Oh,
that?
good.
Now, Mike knows where it is.
Yes, I do.
He's not going to tell me.
Well, I mean, I know approximately where it is. It right here. It says new closer, VO only 25. This episode of the Media Virus Podcast is brought to you by 302-46 Voice. That's 302-46 Voice. If you want my voice on your project, dial 302-46 Voice today. Don't forget to check out our sister show on the Media Virus Podcast Network, Stepmoms Without Children. Join Riki Rockdeff as she takes a deep dive into the fascinating people she meets and thinks that you should meet too. Find Stepmoms Without Children at themediavirus.com, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your fine podcasts. Special thanks to mysportsreports.com and delawaresports.com, delivering regional sports coverage straight to your devices via stream and podcast. Learn more at mysportsreports.com and delawaresports.com. If you wish to sponsor the Media Virus Podcast, email your contact information to pml@themediavirus.com with the subject line sponsor, or leave us a message at 646-VIRUS01. On behalf of the infection team and our feckless leader, Maddie Rockdeff, I'm the Reverend Professor Mike Latoris, coming from to you live high atop Uncle Butch Studios, with one hand firmly on the pulse and the other clawing for a shred of sanity. This has been the Media Virus Podcast. We'll be back next week. Find us at themediavirus.com, on social media, or download us now from your favorite podcast platform.